I've been a designer all my life. Waterbeds made my life a wonderful thing. You know, it's the most fun product I ever did. I was a graduate student and I was working on a project that involved human comfort. And I applied that first to a chair that was full of a starchy material like you'd make a pie thicker with. It was quite comfortable, but you kept sinking deeper and deeper. I decided, well, not practical as a chair, but as a bed, it might be more comfortable.
Okay. Oh, so Charlie, this is the waterbed, which has changed the way we sleep as well.
Yes, yes, it changed the way you sleep because, you know, in a waterbed you fall asleep quicker because the temperature is more equal to what your body temperature is. And the sensation of floating is relaxing to start with. It required a lot of explanation about waterbeds. They would be a curiosity, but people would really need to know a lot more about it to know they wanted to own one or sleep on one. People look at it and they say, well, it's too heavy, it's going to fall through the floor. And I'm going to get seasick. That's one you heard all the time.
There was a lot of talk about sex and sleeping and the waterbed. It was very much, lots of articles in the 60s,
oh, yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, you know, it became an erotic thing for some reason. I don't know why it took that connotation away. I intended it very much as a better bed, but if it was an erotic thing, that was okay too. We did full-page advertisements that were very technical, explaining what waterbeds did, and that made a difference. Full page in major newspapers in California. Sales grew dramatically after that. This is rather 70s decor, including, well, there's a big technical explanation about the product. Yellow Submarine era. Hugh Hefner ordered one of these. We shipped this bed to Chicago to the Playboy Mansion, and it was quite a hit. That was the one that was there, covered with green velvet. And then certain other people, the Jefferson Airplane, lived in San Francisco. They had a waterbed. One of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, people had a waterbed, and it grew by word of mouth a lot in the Bay Area in San Francisco.
So you designed waterbeds 50 years ago, and here we have some articles about them, you know. That was Summer of Law, and that's the year that I was born.
When were waterbeds introduced in Slovenia?
Well, it's an interesting story. Like, I was born in '68, 50 years ago, but exactly 25 years ago was my first trip to USA. I visited a couple of factories in California, and I loved the idea of waterbeds. So I decided to start a business with waterbeds in Slovenia, and I started in '94.
Wow.
And it changed my life too, same as yours.
Yes, great.
Me and my friends from the industry, we are thinking to introduce a World Waterbed Day to celebrate 50 years of waterbeds. How do you like this idea?
I think it's a great idea. Waterbeds are still the most comfortable thing you can sleep on, and a lot of people don't know about them. They've kind of come alive again, though. Right.
So this is definitely not the 60s anymore.
No, no, no.
This is like the improved version now.
This is evolved into waveless and a stretch top that allows you to sink deep into it, and very little motion, and the temperature still is controlled so you can set it just the way you want it. So, even right and left side. So, had a lot of products I've designed that involved water. If you ever had a solar heated shower called Sun Shower, so that was a product I developed. And now kayaks. This is an inflatable kayak, but it paddles like a real kayak. So still involving water items, but waterbeds certainly the most fun. And I still sleep on one every night too. So.